G'day, let's play Abandoned Ship. We're on early access, so Alpha 058058. Don't really have much of a thing going with this at the moment. Last played it just to check sound levels and stuff. So, start a new profile. My adventure. Sure. Difficulty normal. Player generated names, we'll keep that on. Tutorials I'll turn off. That should be easy enough to figure out anyway. A wild course, the birth of a monster. In that moment, the final strand is cut. A burst of clarity, the horror of your recent existence dawns upon you. Escape is all you can think of. The tentacles flail wildly in the water. People drop to their knees, some through fear, others with adulation. Their god is manifest. You watch from your position of privilege on a private balcony. You notice your two bodyguards are distracted and enraptured. Strike them down! Flee this accursed place. Instinctively grabbing something, you smash it down on the head of the first guard. Shocked surprise registers on the second before he too is down. You're unsure whether they are dead or unconscious. You feel a drip from your fingers. You look down at your improvised weapon, a small idol of father. It is cracked and has cut your hand. You are drifting, but something inside snaps you back to reality. You have to move fast. The cells offer the safest route to freedom. You stride into the prison with feigned authority. No matter, the place is unguarded in our, no, their, moment of triumph. Escaping alone would be futile, so you grab the keys from the guard room and approach the prisoners. Okay, so we're going to go with a navigator, a gunner, and yeah, I think we'll go with repair rate. Grab a sailor. So I've played this for a little bit just to see how it actually works as well. You and your new companions search through the labyrinthine passages. Finally, a door. Light seeps in through cracks in the frame. You close your eyes for a moment as the sea breeze brushes your face. Looking down the winding path ahead, you see what you had hoped for, a ship at anchor. It was likely stolen and repurposed by the cult. Time to put it to better use. Alright lads, let's go get on the ship. Get everyone on board, man the ship's wheel and cut the ropes that are attached to the jetty. Yes, and yes. There. Alright, then we're going to get everyone in position now. We're going to have the captain doing the sail cutter. With the sailor there. Actually, we'll do this the other way around. Put the sailor there, and the gunner here, close to the, can't think what it's called, one that kills the crew. Grape shot. And off we go. Dozens of furious cultists charge the jetty as you pull away, a high priest at their head. His scream reaches your ears and drips with scorn. Heed me, betrayer! Our father knows and sees you always. You'll never escape his embrace. As he speaks, the other cultists disperse, no doubt to begin their pursuit on their own vessels. They'll be sending ships after us. Let's get out of here. Okay, so, on this first map you just beeline your way out to the south gate. There is something to pick up along the way. It must be random. Pretty sure there's usually a little drop around there somewhere. Okay then, not going to bother exploring everywhere. Not the first map. Patrolling cult ship was stumbled upon us. Man the guns, we owe them no mercy. Okay, so most of the game is pretty much this. Just want to make sure these positions are saved. Now, our regular old cannon's going to be hitting them. We're going to try and get into close range. And they're going to be backing away, even though they're the ones who are on patrol. And we're going to need to shred their sails to get in nice and close. So you can see how much quicker the gunner is at loading than the sailor is. Alright, so you can see our distance starts coming up while their sails are under that line there. But we didn't quite make it, so we need to have another crack at the sails. Do that quickly, and then get this guy down to help out with the guns. And now we're in range to do my favourite manoeuvre here. I'm going to ram them. And close enough. And it didn't say the thing. It's just this first time. I don't think you're supposed to actually ram them with this first one. Because I guess in the tutorial we haven't learned how to do ramming yet. Send everybody back. Grab what you can, more ships are on the way. When you are ready, click the button. Yes. And go to the only place we're allowed to go. You announce to the crew that you need to take stock and are not to be disturbed. In the captain's cabin you find some clean clothes, most likely belonging to the poor previous occupant before the cult had their way with the ship. Feels good to finally be out of your flowing ceremonial robes. You stow them neatly away, knowing they may yet have their use. Alright, so, not allowed to become female. I assume that's just because it's alpha. So, skin tone. Let's go second one. Probably matches me the best. Alright. Confirm that. You re-emerge onto the deck, and the crew snap to attention. We may have escaped, but we are not yet safe. We must make port, then go our separate ways. It's me they're after. You return to your cabin and slump into a chair. Moments later, a strong undercurrent of exhaustion pulls you into a deep sleep. Still loved and always in his thoughts, you were the first, but he knew something within you had changed. Thus you were marginalized, became a symbolic icon with no real power. You didn't care. Something in you was gaining strength. Little by little, the fog was clearing. A sharp knock on your door snaps you awake. Moments later, you stride back on deck to issue commands. The Cult Fortress is far from inhabited lands. We'll need to navigate through open waters before we can find a port. Okay. So, unfortunately, and hopefully they change this at some point during the alpha, you spend most of your time just clicking around the map, trying to find bits like this. Make straight for the enemy and engage. Battle stations! So everyone's in position. We want to try and get in close if we can. They'll probably, yeah, try and stop there. So the other thing I hate is you can't automatically fire on the ship. They do once you've started, but it's fine. Take out the sails. Having a crack at our winch. So yeah, the other things around, this is the amount of water you're taking on and the hull strength. Just take out their sails. That should be enough to get us close. And then you've got how much water they've taken on and their hull strength. The amount of water taken on rarely ends up mattering. I don't think we're going to get there in time. Damn it. We have to keep this guy over there. So we can't ram them unless we're in close or boarding range. Alright, these guys will skill up eventually, be able to load faster. For the moment though, knock out their sails. Might actually not be able to do it. And you can see we're taking on water now, so I've got to go and repair this and then pump the water out if we want to bother. Everything goes good between levels though, so now we're just close enough. Alright, ram them.
Brace for impact!
Brace! So whenever it says brace, you have to click this button here, otherwise all you guys get knocked out of whatever job they were doing. And may as well try and get a bit of repair skill up. It's got some wonderful deep sounds with that. So I was testing this out before without headphones on. It sounds so much better on headphones. Now, everyone go back to position. Leave the combat. And basically you've got three resources. You've got gold, supplies, and morale. I haven't had any actual issues with morale in the quick tests that I did, but I'm sure it could be a problem if it goes too negative. Alright, here we go. We must flee. Attacking now would be tantamount to suicide. But, still there anyway. How close can we get? It's nice looking ships, the cultists with all the tentacles. Really should swap the captain and the gunner so we can get in closer, faster. And again, to actually do that at the start. So that's what annoys me. Why would you not want them to shoot the boat? Alright. Alright, down into the red. Should get us there. Nearly. Oh, we are on it.
Brace!
Brace! Alright, still gotta hit him again. There we go. Alright, Gunner, you're going up there. And Sailor, just get over there and get some repair skill. Taking on a lot of water. Alright, so he goes there. Captain, yes, 20 gold, thank you. Captain can go over there. We'll save these positions. And get back to exploring. So it tells you how many things you have left to find down here. There's 4 things on this map. We've done 2 of them to unlock the next gate out. These don't count, it's just little treasure pickups. A bonus for clicking all over the map. And money shortages do rarely become an issue. Sail ho, your topman bellows. You race from the cabin and squint hard into the rush of chill salt spray. There's no mistaking it. Those are cult colours, and they're getting bigger. They've clocked us now. Can't afford to let them live. So, dude, should be going that way. Alright, hit them. Yeah, see, they're trying to stay well away from us. Captain's got better skill than him. I think Captain's, yeah, 2 of everything. Gonna ignore that. He's repairing the guns, but he's not repairing that yet. As long as you don't take on too much water, doesn't really matter once you've got that there. Alright, buddy, here, go help. There we go, just in range.
Brace!
Alright, buddy. Help out. One more shot. No, Captain has to finish as well. His captain's... Ooh, no, nasty. Got 5 guns on his sloop, I think that'll be. Alright, you go fix that. So we've been taking a lot of damage here. So you can see we got 2 sets of 2 guns on either side. I think he's got 1 set of 5 on either side. You collect what you can and continue on. Back to positions. And actually, just so the gunner doesn't have so far to go, let's move him over a little bit. You drop to your knees. It feels like a lightning storm inside your skull, and you sense a massive, ancient intelligence emerging from it. Scanning the horizon, you see an unnatural disturbance in the water, and it's approaching fast. Full speed ahead. Is it approaching? It is. Run away! It's the Kraken! Ah. You can't avert your eyes as the royal closes the distance. Whatever it is will be upon you in mere moments. The Kraken. You're not prepared to fight such a beast. Fight it off and flee. When your maneuver bar is full, press the flee button to initiate your desperate retreat. The bar around the button will fill up. Once it's full, your ship will successfully flee the area. Okay, so we just got to wait for this to come up to do this. Otherwise, we're going to move over here. Can't actually shoot this guy until you get a thing, special weapon. So we're just going to be copping some damage. And cutting his tentacles off. Sever the tentacles that bind the ship. Now flee before it attacks again. If you don't flee in time, you'll be repeatedly attacked. The bar only charges someone who's manning the ship's wheel. So this guy always stays there. Because he's got maneuver skill. Oh, so does the captain, but I need the captain for loading the guns. Here he comes. And now the thing is full, but we can't do it anyway. Alright, 1, 3. He's 3, he's 4. I wish you could change the order of this. You're going to try not to keep pausing it all the time too. Kind of a habit. Pause, set the things. Pew. Alright, so yeah, we can try and escape now. Then this has to fill up. Shoot his sails. Pauses. This would take us one more time. I can't even notice. Tiny little thing like that. And off we go, as he tries to get us. When he caught up with us the first time. You've wounded the creature and escaped. Somehow, you feel in your bones that the Kraken will need time to recuperate before it resumes the hunt. You should not dally. Yeah, recuperate from that paper cut to your tentacle. Alright, we've got one more thing we need to find on this map. Come on. Hey, little loot. Was not the thing we had to find. It's the missions. Here we go. Attack! Even though we're on half strength, should be fine. So I'm trying to get away. Alright. What have they got on there? It's like 5 cannon. Take out his mast. So yeah, grape shot damages their sails, does no damage to their hull. This just damages their hull. I think it can hurt people. No, I don't think this one does. This one can hurt people, but do a bit of damage for anything else. And then you can install a mortar that just lobs crap at them. And you get flamethrowers and sniper rifles and stuff. Alright, just need to get a little bit closer, then we can ram. And we'll play around with this button after too. It's about turning your boat around to get the other side, facing it. Which would be good if there was hull left and right, so you had a reason to actually use the other side of your ship. Alright, we're in range now.
Brace for impact!
Brace! Cracking shot. Sail away before they explode. Down into the briny depths. The ship is destroyed. You collect what you can and continue on. It's like they always carry 20 ducats. Alright, we'll explore the rest. Because any extra cash we can find early on, it's got to be good. And go around the other side. Nice texture for their fog of war. Come on. It's probably nothing else on the map. Alright. Clear it all out. And head over to the gate. Alright, get in there. Great founding. Now the danger is past, the crew bombard you with questions. You feel responsible and share what little you know. That creature, the cult worship it. It's part of what they call the Great Project. You refocus your efforts on reaching port as quickly as humanly possible, for their sake and yours. The dull ache in your head recedes slightly, and you realise you can't remember a time without it. You feel more like yourself again and wonder what it will take to banish the ache entirely. The chart you found in the captain's cabin show a nearby port. Land. Safe from that infernal monster. Well, let's go exploring a bit. Pick up some loot. Nice. Decent chunks of cash, nearly got 300 gold. What are we going to call them? I think we'll call them ducats. 300 ducats. And the exit gate's on the right. So, well, we have to go to the port before we leave anyway. I guess we'll just explore everything first. There's the port. Nothing there. Some nice artwork in this game. Got to sound the sounds are awesome too. They should probably hear more creaking of the sails and stuff when you're sailing around like this. Spend so much time just clicking on this bit of the map. Alright, start heading in. Is it Sid Meier's Pirates? I guess is what this one is based off. I wonder how old the people that made this are, if they ever played that. Well, they did do a remake a couple of years ago, didn't they? Alright, nothing in there. Last little bit. It's like all the loot was in that first trip around. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find anything else here. Weird beacon. It'd be nice if there was a mini-map down there. There is one here, but it's a hassle because you can't click on things when you're in it. Or when it's in the process of zooming. Alright, into the port. Once the ship is docked, the crew are seemingly reluctant to part ways. After all, they would all still be prisoners of the cultists, or worse, without you. You suggest a farewell drink in the nearest tavern. The first round is solemn, each unable to stop dwelling on their own morbid thoughts. Another round? The drinks flow and the tension eases. As another empty tankard is banged on the table, your crew make life pledges to you. You manage to secure a cheap room with plenty of beds upstairs. Once you've slept it off, you can all part ways. Your head aches more than it should, and unease creeps through your body. Heavy mead is a different story to ceremonial wine. Usually, well, the first time I went through, another round all the time. Shall we call it a night? Tentacles grasping from every angle. No escape. They predict your every movement, attracted unerringly to you like a compass to polar north. Magnetic north, I think you'll find. Wrapping slowly around you, they pull you inexorably down, 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 deeper and deeper. You jolt awake, clammy, head-pounding. The rum, surely. Yet it feels more familiar than that, more insidious. Something within you cries out, and then so do you, an inchoate scream. Your crew stir from their beds just as the door flies off its hinges, two shadowed forms crossing the threshold. Two arms! Luckily, none of your crew were hurt. The pain in your head subsides. The two corpses are Halaphron, a nightmarish conjoining of man and sea creature. Superstitious folktales made real. You've seen them before, but the crew clearly never imagined they would. Downstairs, the innkeeper is dead. The first hint of dawn looms upon the horizon. Slip through the streets, back to the ship. In your cabin, angry discussion rages about the Halaphron while you sit silent in contemplation. You know in your heart of hearts that hiding is pointless. Land offers no haven. The cult will not rest until they have you, and all free men under their yoke. This is a problem only solved by shot, steel, and willing hearts. Your best and only chance is to strike a crippling blow to the cult, to kill the Kraken. The crew stop and listen intently when you speak up. You explain that the Halaphron have always been out there, unseen and preying on those who stray too close to the water alone at night. You tell them of your headaches and how you feel there is some connection between those creatures, the Kraken, and yourself. You plan to go on the offensive, to cut the head off the sea snake. Your plan to go is met with a mixture of admiration and amusement. They are not the heroes of old, hunting mythological sea monsters. You cannot force them to join you on what may be a suicide mission, and despite their regret, they leave. It is just you now. You have little time to prepare for your mission. Your first step is to visit the shipwright before recruiting some more crew. Perhaps coin will buy greater loyalty. Okay, so you get this in each of the ports. Firstly, we have to repair everything. And then we want to go up to 3 guns on each of these. Mortar, chain shot, grape shot, round shot. Yeah, so round shot's what we've got. We've already got grape shot up the front, and we've got chain shot up the back. Now I'm thinking probably no point having grape shot, because I don't really care about killing enemy crews. Could go an extra chain shot on there, or we'll just leave this open and do stuff later. Now the mortar, high hull and section damage, moderate crew damage, can cause hull cracks and fires, can be used against sea creatures. Yeah, we'll grab one now. Alright, now upgrades. Hull armor, harpoons, hull spikes, lifeboat. You need a lifeboat to not fail if your ship gets sunk. Now, hull armor would be good. Hull spikes would be good, but you can get advanced ones. Can only really afford one more thing. We have supplies. If harpoons. Yeah, grab the harpoons now. I want the advanced hull armor and advanced hull spikes though. So, return to port. You make your way to the dockside taverns and notice a few cultists. In the midday bustle, it's easy for you to slip by unnoticed. It's harder, however, to resist slipping your dagger into one of them. Approaching tavern door, a hand grabs your shoulder. You pivot, primed to fight, only to be faced with your former crew. Captain, these cultists seem to have tarred us with your brush. We might all be safer together now, plus be a shame if we were left out of the songs about you. They hand you a small, heavy pouch to put towards hiring an extra hand. Okay, so, recruits. Argentum Venus Briar, Gunner, Marine, Navigator, Sailor. I think we should go for another Gunner. Yep. Hire him, Argentum. And still, you can't reorder these, which annoys me. Not going to be increasing morale, we're on 50. High morale. Alright, that's all we need to do for now. You leave towards the docks, which are swarming with a growing crowd. Dozens of ships flying the coast's insignia are approaching. The curiosity and tension is palpable. Escape before they capture you. Alright. Several ships seem to have had a similar idea, attempting to escape the incoming cult vessels. Some slow down and surrender, others speed past the blockade, while some engage in bloody battle. Doesn't leave us with much choice. Shot and steel, lads. Now we're going to pause this for a second, because our gunner doesn't have a job at the moment. Let's get him over there. Alright. And then going to... Should we save these positions, or should he be on that? No, we'll save these ones for now. Alright, and we want to get in close. Did set both of them, didn't I? So they'll keep auto firing. This one you have to do manually whenever it turns blue. Did I with this one? Let's have a crack at the Halifron.
Halifron!
Damn it. Alright, I think we're going to get these two to do this. Kill him. Captain's getting hurt, should be fine. Back to positions. Can harpoon them so they can't get away again.
Brace!
Smash. Alright, take out these guys lying on the ground. Bonk. No point doing anything to the sails. Probably should move this guy down here. And that's the end of them. Break the harpoons so we can jump back. Not allowed to shoot this anyway. Alright, it's fine. The fleeing vessel is dealt with. 3 more cult ships attack towards you. Rapidly raise the sails. So, positions. Yeah, thinking these guys should swap. You jump on the middle. You jump on the mortars. So both centered. He will be doing that to get us close to be able to ram. Alright, save that. And cannot enter port under cult control. The bar highlighted at the bottom of the screen represents how close the cult are to tracking you down. Once all the bars and the cult symbol are fully lit, you'll be chased by either a cult ship, the Halifron, or the Kraken itself. When dealing with events using the cult symbol, you can decrease the bar by defeating the enemy. If, however, you flee, the cult will be onto you and the bar will increase. Fine. So, now we have to go around here doing the 4 missions. At least we can see where they all are now. Crewman calls you over to the rail, having spotted something strange. He points to the water. Several straight trails moving directly towards the ship. You instantly know what this means. Halifron, you call the crew to prepare for battle. Alright.
Halifron!
So, firstly, 2 different types of Halifron. Which one's which? These guys here, the hollow looking ones, they're the ones that explode when you kill them. So, we want to kill these other ones first. And I am going to be pausing during this, because otherwise we'll lose, guys. So, firstly, you go to the doctor's table. Damn it, still attacking him. You, buddy. Can you survive? Good. Alright. It's just him. No, he's getting killed as well. Go up the back. Alright, killed one. Get over here. Alright, you guys need to do something. While these guys... don't hit him. God damn it, that was close. Get over there. We're already starting to lose these guys as well. So the captain is going to lead them on a merry chase, hopefully. It's not looking good. Alright. Try and keep them both busy. Alright, let's say that's him. Alright, captain. Good. Alright, just got to keep them occupied long enough. Yep, there we go. Take this guy out. Alright, and since he got killed, he'll now explode. This captain better not die. Get up here. Alright, you need to heal. Kind of also not need to go running through there. Alright, now we're good. Okay. So, nobody died at least. A lot of pausing though. Those horrible beasts are put down. A few less in the world, but you know there are far too many more waiting to ensnare unwary captains. Alright, leave combat. They automatically heal. Anyway. And where are we going? All down the bottom. Alright, go to that one first. Yeah, the frame rate's actually 120 on the map. That's pretty cool. Looks a little bit stuttery every now and then. And there it is. You're in your cabin surveying charts when you hear a commotion on deck. As you make your way, Halifron have boarded you. Again, great.
Halifron!
Halifron. Alright, this time, yeah, this guy first. There's a lot fewer in this one, so it should be a lot easier. Hey, get him. There we go. When the Halifron have you in their sights, there is little that can be done, but fight them off. You've managed to do that on this day. Oh yeah, we have. Leave combat. Alright, now we get to actually do some fighting, presumably. Your heart skips a beat as you notice cult colours flying high on the horizon. You maintain course and speed. After all, no reason to suspect resistance. The cult ship vanishes from sight. Have some extra grog. Alright, the other two are over this side somewhere. There's one. You can see how close they're getting. So every time we defeat one. Blitz the closest ship. We'll knock that down a little. So, firstly, we want to get closer. Secondly, we have to have a crack at them. And we want to hit them right in the middle there. Get the guys repairing the sails. Alright, we're in range. So actually now going to pull this guy down, repair this faster, harpoon them, so if they repair the sails they can't get away from us.
Halifront!
Oh, bugger. You dude, move over there. Captain, it's coming over here. We get one more shot off. And then both of these kill the Halifron.
Brace for impact!
Should knock him out. Got him. And Captain got a little hurt. Taking too much hull damage though. There's no time to gather your plunder, for the second ship is upon you. Will you stand and declare for double the riches, or flee because your life is more valuable treasure? Don't actually give us a choice, will you? Leave the combat. First ship is creaking into oblivion. There's no time to salvage. Oh yes. Alright. Hit them. Still trying to run away from us. Alright. And they do have a Halifron on board. One of the exploding ones. Alright. Now we're in range. There's really no point in doing this. But let's get this guy over here. Alright, get them. And, you know, better not accidentally be there when he explodes. So the navigator's safe. Crap, too close to do this.
Brace for impact!
Boom! Nice shot. Okay. I think that was the last one, wasn't it? Maybe get some supplies as well. Leave combat. Yes, 4 out of 4. And the timer decreased. Now the timer does carry over from zone to zone. And where are we going? Up there. Alright. Well, I'm going to call it here. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments, if you think I should play this game a bit more or not. At least going to do the first sort of series of quests. Where are they? Quest log. So the escape is what we're doing now. We'll at least finish through this one, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.